It's easy to fall in love with characters, the design, the voice, the fantasy of who they are. But that's not love. Love is the moment you see her and wish you hadn't. Dispatch is a story about that moment, about what happens when someone sees you. Can you survive it, or become something because of it? Invisigal is hot, but not irresistible. Blonde Blazer is perfect on paper, a princess, but perfection can't reflect you. It can only be admired from a distance. This is more than how you look, how you carry yourself, or how sensible you are. Love doesn't comfort you. It exposes you. Dispatch, with its narrative structure, is designed to put you inside Courtney's mind the entire ride, wearing her name with integrity, a girl who actually wants to be invisible. A double spy. She wants that burden to disappear from her shoulders, not knowing whether to hold Robert's hand or betray him, not knowing what to do against a guy who sees Courtney, not the Invisibitch.
Are you smoking in a playground? What the fuck's wrong with you?
There you go. One more strike against me. You gotta get rid of somebody, right? I'm making it easy for you.
No, you're quitting. You're not making it easy for me. You're making it easy for you.
You don't get it. Some people are born to be heroes. I'm not one of them. I tried. Just wasn't meant to be.
Meant to be? What are you talking about?
Blazer, Phenomena Man, they have hero powers. Strong out there for all to see.
Flying through the sky. Nothing to hide.
What's your point?
I have fucking villain powers. I can turn invisible and skulk in the shadows. My powers let me steal shit and watch famous people fuck. Being a villain is my fate. It's in the fucking stars. In the same way that Blonde Blazer was always meant to be a hero.
There's no such thing as fate. It's bullshit. It's just something we cling to because we think we're the main character of life. We're not.
We're a bunch of flesh blobs with depression on a floating rock.
Is that supposed to be comforting?
Yeah, because no one's paying attention if you want to switch things up.
You've already been a hero, okay? You have no idea what I'm dealing with.
Oh, get out of here. At least you were born with powers. I don't have shit. So according to your dumbass theory, I should be an accountant.
You aren't far off.
Fate, destiny, not having powers, seasonal depression, none of these things kept me
From being a hero before. And they won't keep me from being a hero again.
Underneath the self-help talk, Robert means what he says. Sure, you can turn invincible and watch famous people fuck, but how is that a bad thing? How does that make you a villain, Courtney? And that's a fair question. After all, the Phoenix program was created not to punish people like Courtney, but to redefine them, to give them a chance, to flap their wings without a cage. But why bother opening that cage? If people are defined by what they've done, then the Phoenix program is a lie. How do you reform people who did bad things to good people? They don't deserve compassion. They haven't afforded that to anyone else but themselves. Just lock them up and throw away the key. Flambe can set your house on fire. You can't expect him to become a chef. Golem can absorb 100 people in a gulp. He ain't working on that construction site anytime soon. Malavola is a demon girl who can actually torture you. This isn't one of your kinky fantasies. Get your head out of your ass. Some people are bad. Some people are born the way they are for a reason. Accept it. But then what is this Phoenix program? A bird rising from its ashes. What was is no longer, changing into something else. Sounds nice as an idea, comforting even, but how can that actually happen? That's the burning question at the heart of SDN. By interacting with those who need you day by day, a new definition can be given to those who are already defined, giving these self-absorbed assholes a chance to make people smile for a change. And sometimes I wonder, why do we find ourselves repeating the same behaviors and actions over and over? Science says that our cells change every day, but then what makes our personality so persistent? Our habits, who we are, the things we say, the way we act. How do we define the self? Such an unscientific, intangible, and unquantifiable thing. I can't hold it, I can't point to it, I can't see it, and I sure as hell ain't meditating on the Himalayas for 20 years to find out how it doesn't even exist. So, what am I? This patch says, you can define the self with the other.
You ever jerk off in this thing?
You low, Vizzy.
All the time, actually.
Bro.
I like to bust after every big bust, and I was pretty successful, so you can imagine.
Sounds like loads of fun.
You two got one weird energy going on, huh? Can you handle this HR violation some other place? I got work, yeah?
Robert was just leaving.
I can do this all day.
That's gonna be tough, because Blazer sent me to get you like half an hour ago, so... Where's the shootout?
Parking lot. Didn't think taking a desk job would have me bleeding this often. What are you doing here?
I had a dream last night that we were fucking. Usually I don't remember my dreams, but this one was pretty vivid.
Was it the one where I have a big dick in it?
Yeah, actually, you did.
I have that one too. So this is why you've been acting so weird all day.
I'm doing that thing where I imagine being with someone, See how it feels, how it looks. Like trying on a dress.
You were there.
I could have been. I could be anywhere.
And you chose to be here.
Oh, sorry. I tried not to do that.
Don't worry about it, water boy.
The sound.
Bathrooms are for shitting after your first coffee and picking shrapnel out of your chest. Not for whatever this is.
Ugh! You ruined this for me!
It's... I know. My apologies.
What you watching?
Typecast 2. You spying on me?
Technically, you're still on the clock. Didn't peg you as a rom-com fan.
If I'm on the clock, you shouldn't be pegging me with anything, Robert. That's extremely inappropriate. Especially since I'm usually the picker, not the peggy.
Noted. Well, tell me how it is. I wanted to see that one.
There's still
At least 20 minutes of trailers. I always forget what I'm watching by the time the movie starts.
Same. You going solo?
I'm a loner, Robbie. A rebel. That and I feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
But I miss it. I miss popcorn.
I didn't see the first one. Can you give me a recap?
It's against the law for you to be watching like this.
Actually, it's illegal for you to be filming. I don't need the whole thing, just enough to know what's going on.
Okay. It's about this struggling actress who gets this big role from a movie star that mistakes her for his, childhood best friend.
Then he realizes her secret, but it turns out he has a secret too, which could ruin it. You didn't hear any of that?
Yeah, no. It's probably fine, though.
So, what are we, friends now? Or is this some sort of team-building exercise?
To be fair, I thought we already were.
I haven't decided yet.
Would have been nice to know before I spent $86.
I'm not gonna fuck you just because you bought me a bucket of corn.
Can you just be normal for a second? Do
This
you
is-
You first.
This is nice. What were you gonna say?
Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
I fucking fucking love Sour Patch Kids.
Cool. Me too.
Courtney is drawn to Robert, not because he's strong, but because he isn't. It's hard to make people smile when you can't smile yourself. He has no powers, no certainty, just this vague idea that people can be better. It's a hard act to follow. Surely Robert must feel underqualified. Look at how weak he must be feeling, hiding behind a screen, giving orders to those with power, not by choice, but because he's useless. If not this, then what will I do? Robert, a guy who couldn't avenge his father, crushed under the weight of Mecha Man, living in his shadow. How can a failed do-gooder lead a pack of baddies? And maybe that's the problem. The more Robert believes in her, the less Courtney believes in herself.
Buy me a drink.
Is this for all the strings you had to pull to get me in here?
You got me Sour Patch Kids on our first date. I figure whiskey makes sense for the second. Third date, you can buy me dinner.
Yeah, that was fun. I hadn't been to the movies in a while. I had a good time.
You had a good time eating popcorn too loud while I sat silently next to you?
The silence was the best part.
You might like me loud sometime.
Everyone thinks I'm a narc.
They can still smell the hero on you. You're the enemy.
I bought them drinks. What else do they want?
You can buy them drinks. You can make sure they don't get fired. You can line them up and blow them one by one, but they're still gonna think you might be the hero that fucked up their life.
People don't think about much when I blow them. But I hear what you're saying. I'd argue they fucked up their own lives being criminals.
See that snark shit? Just tell them who you are. What are the odds that you busted any of them anyway?
At first it was all fun and games, it's curiosity, then recognition, but then it's rejection. If Robert is right about her, then everything she believes about herself is wrong. And that's not comforting, that's terrifying. The more he mirrors her, the more Robert shows Invisigal love in spite of her fuck-ups, the more Courtney will hate herself.
We all pay for who we used to be. The sooner you get it over with, sooner we get a fresh start.
We all pay for who we used to be to get a fresh start. Whether she realized it or not, Courtney saw herself in Robert at that moment. The ex-Mecha Man, worried about his identity leaking out. The same fear, the same weakness. Will he allow Flambe to incinerate him, I wonder, after telling him about how he sliced those 2 fingers? Maybe that's why you don't want to say it, why you don't want to accept it. You fight, not because you hate her, but because you see too much of each other. And this is what the philosopher Friedrich Hegel called misrecognition, the master and slave dialectic. At some point, every relationship comes to a crossroads, turns into a contest. Who's right, who's wrong, who gets to define who the other person is. The moment you fear seeing the other person as you, that intimacy you've developed leads to vulnerability. Your sovereignty as consciousness is gone, giving up bits and pieces of yourself. And this is something you can't accept even for the person you love. So, you fight. Wanting dominion over her, you boast your admirable qualities and downplay hers. You don't feel heard, so you close your ears. You remind her who she was, the shame, all the mistakes, while rationalizing yours as bad luck. It wasn't me. Other people pushed me over the edge, not my character. But see, when you do that, you miss the point. There is no satisfaction in the master and slave dialectic, in you winning and her losing. Does it even matter? I'm winning. If she's losing.
Hey,
Ah, shit.
what kind of superhero flinches? I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains, I didn't need to watch my back?
Yeah, well, I guess you should do a better job picking your friends.
What the fuck?
You can't just go around. Ow! Why does he keep screaming?
His name's Sonar.
Yeah, I know what sonar means.
What's up?
Then why are you asking why he keeps screaming?
She was just explaining your, you know what? Never mind. Good shift.
This guy's weird.
Yeah, he is. Look, I actually just came by to celebrate the mission going well. Didn't mean to interrupt your little snack. What, do you need it pre-chewed like a little baby bird, bitch?
You seriously think that went well?
No, I think it went great.
You trashed the place. The suspect got away and you got the client hurt. I don't think when he called us, he thought he'd be ending the day winking at Lefty because you turned his other arm into a pork rind.
Granny would be fine if Granny didn't pick that fucking thing up in the first place. He's just some dumbass trying to be a hero. And don't fucking say it, I know where you're going.
Fact of the matter is that shit didn't need to happen. We could have had an outcome where the client doesn't get fried and we get the perp if you had just fucking listened to me. You ask for help, then I can... What now? I make the calls, not you.
Here's some advice. You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You were a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built. Now you're a twitchy little bitch turtle without a shell. A real hero puts their ass on the line. A real hero can't just press a button and make their problems disappear.
Let me make this clear. You're not half the hero that I am. Not now, not ever. Based on what I saw today, you wouldn't last a day as Mecha Man. Because there isn't a mech suit in the universe that'll keep you from being a selfish fucking asshole.
Feel bad. Good. Fuck you. My asthma was getting worse and they had an augment that could increase my lung capacity. Only catch is I'd have to work for them. Which gave me the chance to fuck your life up twice. Wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer. Even if it was just once, you know?
You aren't Mecha Man and she isn't invincible. Mutual recognition. Courtney with her differences while knowing she's inseparable from you, crossing that bridge. The fear of being seen and recognized by others. In the Fight Club scene, Courtney did it. That's why she came to his place, partying, to cheer him up. As the prototype Mecha Man blew up in his face, she saw Robert, that same disappointment. The past haunting you. History repeats itself, but can humanity learn from its mistakes? She feels responsible for what happened. How could she not? Invisigal ruined his life, but could Courtney save it? Everything his father worked on for decades, countless people suffering now because Mecha Man isn't there to make it right. She needs to do something. You want the pulse, Mecha Man? It's right here. The warehouse. We'll hit it tonight. The Z team can't lose, not anymore. We closed so many calls together, guys. We can bring Mecha Man back. We can do this. After all, Invisigal is doing this for him. Right?
She said no. You understand that word, or has it got too many fucking syllables for you?
Why don't you go walk your ass around a mall, Grandpa? Heroes are talking.
You are no fucking hero.
Whoa, hey!
She named you Invisigal, you named yourself Invisibitch, and you had it fucking right.
Chase, you're drunk. You need to stop talking.
You want to get people hurt, get people fucking killed, then you need to go back to the team where you belong.
Chase, that's enough.
This is crazy.
She thinks she's like you, but she's not. Robert doesn't need to keep going out there with no powers, putting his life on the line to make up for assholes like you. He doesn't need to be Mecha Man to be a hero.
Chase, please.
Wait, Robert's Mecha Man?
You playing them, you playing yourself. You think you're invisible, but I fucking see you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're a liar, criminal. I know you're fucking dangerous. What else do I need to know? There. Now I know you're a coward.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Vizzy, wait!
Mutual recognition, but where is it? Invisigal sees him, the bar, the Mecha Man, but when will he see Courtney? And sure, it's charming, the pickup lines work, the flirting is there, but that's not good enough. She's still over there while he's here. That gap is becoming harder to bridge. Robert saying how being good is just how he's wired. But if that's true, Robert, then how do you expect to rewire a bunch of criminals? If that's true, the entire Phoenix program is a sham. There is no Phoenix rising from its ashes. There can't be. You told Courtney how she doesn't have to be a villain just because of Invisigal. But what if she's wired like that? Just as you are. What would you do if you were the same?
You sure this ain't vodka?
She told you?
Made quite a first impression. Didn't know you were into spitting in people's mouths. Kinky shit. It's that internet somehow made sex boring.
Okay, now you sound how you look.
Another thing I can't do anymore. Fuck. Maybe it's why I say the word so much.
Sorry, Chase. I hadn't thought about that.
I had a pretty good run. You ever think about why we do what we do? Help people. Put it all on the line for someone who won't ever know your name, won't send you a thank you card, won't be at your bedside when you get hurt.
I don't know. It's how I'm wired, I guess.
And here you are trying to rewire a bunch of criminals.
That first week, Vizzy was gonna walk off the team. You know, she's feeling low, talking about how she was born with powers that always meant she'd end up as a villain. Like he was fated. So, obviously, I gave her the pep talk, you know. Like, that's all bullshit. You make up your own fate, yada yada. I don't even remember what I said, but I do remember thinking, oh, fuck. Yeah, that must have been hard. Like, if I didn't have you, you know, and my dad, where would I have ended up?
You were always good. That was always in you. It's what makes us different from a thief like her.
Oh, come on. You've stolen things, too.
What? You racist motherfucker, I never stole a fucking thing in my entire fucking life.
Chase, you've literally stolen things from me.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't count. That was for somebody else.
What, you quietly contemplating?
Yeah, I guess I hadn't considered some things. But I think the answers are out there if you just listen to the wind.
I see why you and Beef get along.
Oh, where's my guy? Oh, I'm sorry, my poor boy. That's it, there's my boy, there's my good boy. Who's a good boy? Beef is.
And just as he saw her, Robert is confronted with the most terrifying thought. The thought of losing her. A girl she just met. Her anguish slowly becoming a reality before his eyes. All alone. Gasping for air just to get the pulse. No wonder she insisted on hitting the warehouse tonight. She knew Shroud would be there. This was her only chance to save Mecha Man. To save his father. Maybe Courtney deserved it. Maybe he was right. Maybe she was a selfish asshole doing this for herself to prove herself that she can be good. I suppose if there's one thing Speed taught Chase as a superpower, is that time is precious. Whether fast or slow, it always runs out. Courtney is here because of what he said. If Courtney isn't doing this for Shroud, then she's doing it for him. This isn't recklessness, it's desperation. She loves him and you see it. Chase fucked up. And he knows it. For her, for you, I'll be happy to.
Keep up. No!
And I know, it hurts to see him like this. Your big brother, hospitalized because of the girl you love. What do you even do? What do you say? Everyone hates her, and how can you blame him? They feel like if there's anyone in this Phoenix program who couldn't rise from its ashes, it's her. But we don't kick people when they're down. We lift them up, Robert says. This line is naive, even weak. In fact, I know some people will chalk it up to how love always blinds those pierced by the Cupid's arrow. But you don't get it. This isn't some sentimental bullshit. This is Dispatch's brilliance. The Z-Team, who spent just as much time with Invisigal as Robert, is stuck seeing Courtney within Hegel's master and slave dialectic. She was wrong, now he will die. We wouldn't do that, Robert. She shouldn't be here. but you don't know what you're talking about. She earned her spot in the team by doing what no one else would. It was risky, but she did it for me. The Mecha Man and Robert can relate. Courtney was just someone who fucked up. That mirror, what I saw there, it was no illusion. It was real.
Sorry, I can come back.
Why? First time we met, you were in your underwear. Fitting, right? Last time you see me, that I'd be in mine? I really do appreciate you defending me, but you shouldn't. Listen to your team. They don't want me here.
Courtney, no, you went in knowing the risks. What you were willing to put on the line to help me. What you didn't know was what Chase was willing to put on the line for you. Because he cares about you. And he's not the only one, so please don't throw all of that away by walking away from this. From us. Fuck, from me. Please.
They're right. I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness. Anyone's help, anyone's love. Because I can never repay it. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. I'd hoped getting the astral pulse back would help, but I couldn't even do that.
Vizzy, you don't owe anyone anything, okay? Least of all me.
I was there that night.
What are you saying?
I never ran with crews. Always did my own thing, but my asthma was getting worse, and they had an augment that could increase my lung capacity. Only catch is I'd have to work for them, paying down for years. I walked out before it even blew. My augments conveniently stopped working. So I signed up for the Phoenix program the next day. Which gave me the chance to fuck your life up twice.
Well, I forgive you. So there, will you fucking chill out now?
You can't fucking forgive me? You haven't even, processed what's going on.
You did villain shit while you were a villain. Does it change things that you directed at me? No, it doesn't. That's in the past. You're not the same person that was there that night, neither am I.
That's sweet, but I feel numb.
Hey, stop making this feel like a goodbye. Okay, you're suspended. It's temporary. I'm not letting anyone cut you.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer. Even if it was just once, you know? That'd have been enough.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
And now she's back, stealing the pulse, not to turn a profit, but to protect him. Because if Robert had it, Shroud would find it. Invisibility isn't just a villain power, Courtney. Sometimes the best way to protect something, the best way to hide something, is to keep it hidden, to make it disappear. And that's what you did. The only person who could have kept the pulse safe was you, Courtney. If Robert is wired to be good, then his goodness isn't a choice, it's a script. If Courtney is wired to be a villain, then her struggle is hopeless. But Robert rewired himself by letting the Mecha Man die to save a villain. He stuck by her no matter what. Can she do it? But it's over. What can she do at this point? I fell for her. I love Courtney now, and maybe that was a mistake. If she was getting 2 paychecks for the same job, that's on her, not me. You want the pulse shroud? Here, take it. I don't need the Mecha Man anymore. Her name isn't Invisigal. It's Courtney. I see her shroud. Can you?